Hi, folks. Good to see you again here. It's Stu from Canada. As you know, I'm a retired tradesman and just retired a few months ago. And yeah, I was realized I was going to be short on income, of course, and it made a pretty big difference. And yeah, I had to just find something else. And I thought I'd sure like to stay at home and do something online. And I tried. Many different types of incomes that you can do online from different trading styles and different types of platforms and I just ran into a lot of snags and problems with them, and frankly I lost a little bit of money in doing them. And it's so hard to discern who you should and could work with online, and it's a bit of a challenge to say the least. And so yeah, I eventually came across this group of people, this community. They're all business owners and they all have their own business, but they work together to help each other and mentor each other and help each other to build an online digital business. And started a few months ago. It's been great so far. It's been a lot of fun. Again, the reasons I got into it is because I needed some spare income, not spare. I needed some income to pay debts and bills, of course, and just to have a better lifestyle. I just realized where I was going with I have no investments to date up until the time I retired, and I didn't pay into any pensions or anything. I was self-employed, and I should have thought about my retirement a little bit more. So, but I'm still excited about doing something else with my income earning potential. And I expect a good lifestyle with this new business that I've started. And so far, it's been a lot of fun. As I was saying, it's very successful. They're a very successful group of people who are concerned about each other. They're very transparent. They're very helpful. They're just a really great bunch of people to work with. Very trustworthy and honest and helpful in every way they can be for you. They're great mentors. And speaking of the community, other than, of course, their mentorship, to new members and anybody that has any questions or situations they'd like to work out in their business. They have videos that you can access, tons of videos. They have a Zoom every Friday. I believe it's every Friday for new people to get to know the business that might be interested in starting or questions about the business. They have a Q&A, when one of our leaders is presenting the business, and it gives people a little chance to, of course, to ask questions on it. So yeah, so for me, I just work a couple hours a day on it. I have decided to pop on here onto YouTube and do some lives a little bit, and yeah, a few people join me, and hi everybody, it's great to have you here. And if you have any questions, just pop into your comment there, and be sure to subscribe, of course, and I can get you going on this new business. Works like a new car for all of us, and it's been very, very helpful for my lifestyle. And I can explain to you how to get started. It's a systems it's like a platform that you can start your business with. So it comes with a you can start with as little as $100 plus $29 for a GoDaddy website, and the content of the website is all pre-made. So you just upload everything into a system called System.io, and we and everything is automated from there. It takes a little while to depends how technical you are, but it's a step-by-step, easy step-by-step system where you just listen to videos and they help you set up the business, and in a few hours you're ready to go. And the general concept is that you use your social media. I use my phone a lot, except when I'm doing lives, say on YouTube here or something like that, and for different things that you want to use a bigger monitor for, if you want to have split screens and multiple screens or whatever. And so sometimes I use a big desktop because I have a home office here anyway. And but I use my phone mostly because it's on the go and you can take it anywhere you want. You just use your social media. And I use 4 platforms. I use YouTube, Facebook, of course, Instagram, and TikTok, and I'll probably start using others, but they teach you how to set all those up and how to automate things so you don't have to work more than a couple hours a day on your business. And of course, it is a business, and you're only paying $129 to get into a business, and I think that's another reason why I got into it, because I've had businesses before, and if you've had a business, you know what it's like to get started, and you can't even expect to make an income for a year or two or whatever. Depends what kind of business you have and how much marketing you can do. And of course, marketing is expensive, and even if it's online, and so it's slow to get a new business going, and it's typically really expensive. And people burn off their savings, just to get a little business going that may or may not be successful. With this one, you're only paying $129. You can't beat that. You put a little bit of time into it, and it might take a couple of weeks. Some people start making income in the first couple of days. I had my first customer in the first week, and it's pretty easy from there. You catch on to it, but once people are interested and to get involved, they leave their email at your website, which you market your website, of course. If you've been in business before, you typically market your website by SEO. Like with the main search engines, and or you go through your social media. It's kind of, you have basically the 2 choices nowadays. They're basic ones, and people still market in the traditional ways of newspapers and but most of it's online now, of course. And so this is totally online. It's all with your social media. You don't have to market to your friends and family. You can, because you're marketing on international platforms. And of course, how many people in the world are using social media? Maybe 4 billion or 5 billion or whatever. So you have access to a massive audience, and people from all over the world can use the system, because any place that has internet and social media can use it. And of course, the products that what we sell are sold in U.S. currency, and most people understand around the world again what that is, and understand that there's always currency exchange from one currency to the other, and they're usually quite familiar with that. And PayPal is one of the systems that we use to get paid. We also use Stripe, Standard, Square, and the different ways to pay, and those are on your website as well, so people can just pop in their charge card or credit cards, and or use PayPal, whatever they like to do, and the funds go into those systems, and then from there typically they go to your directly into your bank account. So it's a fully automated system. And all you got to do is post on your social media. Uh, some people just work on one. Some people use different social media, and there's different ways to approach it. You can sell the 4 products that we have automatically when you join. If you pay for the 100 product, you could sell the 100. There's 4 products altogether. There's the 100, 300, 600, 900. Depending on the product you sell. If you sell the 900, you can sell all 4 products. If you buy the 100, you sell the 100 product, which isn't a bad deal. It's easy for people to get started, and if they want to move up to a different platform that has more opportunities and more information and that sort of thing, that may help them to grow their business a little faster. So they might invest in the other products. But when you buy $100 product, you typically sell that product for $100. We have what's called master seller rights on it. So when you buy a product, you sell it for the same price over and over and over. So there's no MLM, there's no hierarchy, there's no business owner per se other than yourself. You're the business owner, and once you buy a product, you could sell that indefinitely for the amount that you paid. So you get the full amount of $100, not 5% or whatever. And as you know, if you're to make $300 a day, that's even if you took a day off or you didn't make every day, even if it was 5 times a day, it would be $1,500 a week, for extra income. So that times 4 weeks, would be 6,000 a month. So a passive income, doing a couple hours of work a day, how can you beat that? And then of course, if you get up to the 900 and of course maybe your goal is to make $900 a day, well, that's times 20 is somewhere between 30,000 a month. So it depends on how hard you want to work, and you have to know a little technology. You have to have sort of an entrepreneurial type approach. You have to be self-disciplined, and you need to learn to be self-motivated because you have no boss except for yourself. So you try to be consistent and look at it as a job. Take it seriously. The more serious you take it and the more effort you put into it and the more you're interested in learning, because there's so much coaching in our community that it's easy to learn the processes and get to know how to best run your ads, and it teaches you a lot about how to use the different platforms, like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and so on, Facebook. But myself, I use Facebook a little bit. Some people don't like to use it because there's their friends and family on there, and they might not want to, for different reasons, market to their family and friends, and they prefer to market to the billions of people that are otherwise out there. And why not? Why not open up your market? And if you're just selling to your family and friends, some of us have a lot of them on Facebook, but it's a limited market. So Facebook isn't probably the best place, but some people do well on it if they know how to grow their friends on Facebook. But otherwise, you need to get into the bigger social media markets that help more. I think I've covered a lot of it today. There's any questions out there? The 2-hour work day would consist of creating a few posts every day, and you can go to the community and get information from there. You can get wins. That is that people post their winnings, their earnings, and your own of course, and you can post testimonials. There's lots of testimonials. and there's the replays of webinars that are very good for people that are interested in learning the whole business in and out, and you can post those. Of course, you can make your own videos. There's Canva. There's a lot of material out there in the world that you can use to post. And once you get started, you kind of tag up with people that are in the business like you are, and then you can kind of get the ideas from them on how to to post and what to post, and you sort of get the hang of it when you follow other people a little bit. It's a little harder to invent the wheel, I guess. And I know I just follow some of the mentors and some of the successes, and I kind of copy, emulate what they're doing. And of course, that really helps to have all these people that are successful in it to help and guide you on on your way. And otherwise, it's been a lot of fun. We're going to try to get out and get some fresh air today, maybe. And I'll be back here tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time is when I usually get going. And usually 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, that I'm on here. And I try to help people out here with any questions, and once they get going, I can mentor them and point them in the right direction to get going. And otherwise, I think that's it for today. I'll sign off. Oh, there's one more thing that I should mention. Tomorrow is Friday the 7th already, and there is a free webinar for anybody in the world to join. They need a link, of course, to get into it. If anybody wants a link or needs a link, just let me know, and I'll pass it to you through comments here if you're through YouTube. And you can also see me on find me on TikTok and Instagram, and I can hook you up with the webinars tomorrow at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, which is the 7th of June. Anyways, I think I'm going to sign off for today. Good to see you folks here, and we'll hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye now.